Hello, boxing fans. I'm Smitty. We're at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. They're tearing things down here tonight. And I got to tell you something. The Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao, tore up Oscar De La Hoya. They never made it to round number 9. Manny with the 8th round technical knockout. Huge upset. Here's post-fight reaction.
Well, like what I said before the fight, the speed will be the key of this fight. But I'm still, after the first round, I'm not giving confidence on the fight because even I got the first round, but I'm still careful because maybe he's waiting for a big shot and counter punch. And after the second round, when the bell rang, I heard the bell ring and I think I got him. So, but I'm still, not confident because maybe he's looking for one shot.
Freddie, this performance by Pacquiao, it looked like it got off to a great start and just continued to crescendo uphill. Were you surprised about anything, or is this the way you thought the fight would play itself out?
I knew if we fought the right fight, we could make it easy. And after the first round, I was real confident. I knew I saw that Oscar couldn't pull the trigger, man, and he got old overnight. And
but you knew this going in. You were really the one that really pushed for this fight. You really believed in your heart that he could beat this guy.
But, you look at the history of boxing, when guys go up in weight class and then they come back to their original weight, it's just devastating. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. Kerry Norris killed him. Roy Jones, went up in weight to heavyweight. He came back down to the original weight, got knocked out. Oscar just killed himself making weight. I think Oscar just made weight for this fight. He made weight, we got ready for the fight. And that was the difference.
In terms of Manny's style in this fight, he looked sensational. He also was very patient. I thought he had Oscar going out of there maybe a round or two earlier. He was very patient.
He was very patient, and I thought he was starting to carry Oscar, so I said, okay, Manny, before the last round, I said, Manny, it's your job to knock him out. Don't carry him. Go knock him out, and he did.
In terms of, it looked as though Oscar had forget about plan B. Did he even have a plan A?
He didn't have any answers to Manny's style. No, I always knew that he has trouble with southpaws and small guys, and he starts reaching for them and makes mistakes. And I said he made a mistake in the Mayweather fight. Oscar doesn't know how to cut a ring off. I know he's an experienced guy, but he ends up following people. And when he's following Manny just kept walking him into the straight left hand, and it worked all night long.
You and I talked about what you wanted to do with this young man 4 years ago when we first had him on our TV show. Where is he now? Is he at the top? Can he still improve at this point?
He's always improving, but I think he's in his prime right now. He's fought 2 perfect fights in a row, and I expect another one, whoever we fight next.
Well, I'm not going to leave it. You're not going to be one that's going to get off by saying, I'll leave it up to the promoter, because you helped promote this fight. What do you want for Manny Pacquiao?
Ricky Hatton's a good fight for us, a good action guy, hard guy to fight. Mayweather's been talking about coming out of retirement. Maybe this fight can spark him to come out, and either one, no problem.
As a trainer, and you are certainly at the highest echelon of that, how proud are you of this moment and this victory?
I'm proud of my guy, Manny Pacquiao. I'm really happy. We won the dream match. 19 out of 20 people at the Ring magazine said we couldn't do it. I mean, so many people told me I was wrong. I started doubting myself. I couldn't sleep the last 4 nights. But you know what? I went to bed thinking that we're going to win the fight. Because I added up the pluses and minuses, and every time it came out Manny the winner.
And I really don't think he would have shown all this improvement over the last 4 years if he didn't have a guy like you in his corner. You've done a hell of a job with him. Congratulations, and it was great seeing this performance.
Thank you very much, and Manny, I love you for following my directions. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Freddie. Well, going into this fight, I thought the old adage of a good big man always beats a good little man would play itself out, and that Oscar would win this fight. But one thing that always happens is they all get old. And the Golden Boy tonight looked like the olden boy against Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, a sensational performance tonight. Great boxing, patience, power, speed. He had it all. Oscar had nothing. For him, it has to be retirement. Certainly, there is nothing left for him to accomplish in the sport. He has become what I call a money fighter, and it showed tonight. He had no plan A. He certainly had no plan B. For the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao, he is at the height of the game of boxing. A lot of stuff out there. Certainly, our buddy Ricky Hatton is ready to fight him. That fight will probably take place. And there's a guy that's probably shadow boxing right now. We call him the pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather. He will come out of retirement, I guarantee you, and then we might have a pound-for-pound championship. Congratulations to the Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. He scores the big ups. A lot of upsets lately. Look what Bernard Hopkins did to Kelly Pavlik. I think this one perhaps was even greater than that one. From the MGM Grand, I'm Smitty for InThisCornerTV.com. So long, boxing fans.